Welcome back to Miss Teacher Tube with Janice Leong. On today's episode, we're going to continue exploring the world of measurement with non-standard units. Today, your job is to learn how to pick the best unit to measure with. Again, the best unit sometimes takes a little effort to choose, but the thing you need to remember is if you're measuring something that's huge, you're going to pick a bigger unit to measure with. If you're picking something that's tiny to measure, you're going to have to choose a smaller unit to measure with. It just saves you time and makes your measuring work that much easier. Have fun on today's episode. We'll see you soon. Let's begin by looking at the best way to measure things. With the unit of measurement that you choose to use, it is important to not line them up like it's done above this pencil crayon, but line them up one by one next to each other in a straight line, like the example below. That will give us a very accurate measurement. With this next example, we're using paper clips as our unit of measurement. And again, the example given below with them overlapping one another and not lined up straight is not the way to go. The measurement method above, where they're all lined up one right behind the other, is your best way to measure. It will be the most accurate. Now let's take a look at the best unit to use when we measure. You want to use a unit that's a good size. If you're using a unit to measure something larger, you want to pick a larger unit of measurement. If you're measuring something smaller, you want to pick a smaller unit of measurement. It'll help you measure accurately and quickly. The items that we're measuring today will either measure in snap cubes, paper clips, or small cubes. For our first example today, we are going to be measuring a glue stick. We're using snap cubes above and the small cubes down below. You can see the snap cubes do a far better job. You only need 6 of them, but you need 11 tiny cubes. Now we're going to measure my marker. We're using paper clips above and we're using the small cubes down below. You can see the paper clips do a much better job because we need far fewer of them to measure the marker. The small cubes, we just need way too many. So definitely the paper clips are a better unit of measure. So we've learned that the best way to measure things is to line them up properly. We've learned that to use the best unit of measurement, we have to pick one that's the right size for the item we're measuring. So we don't want that unit to be too big or way too small. Well, we've come to the end of another episode. I hope you learned a lot today about picking the best unit to measure things with. Again, if these videos are useful to you, please like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode. Bye for now.